Well, hello. This is Rochelle, and thank you for joining me here on the Creative Retreat YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be working in my interleaved ESV Bible. An interleaved Bible is a Bible that has a blank page in between each typed up page, so it gives you a lot of space to journal or be creative or use for whichever purpose you want to. I'm using a stamp that I got from Wish, one of the lucky ones that I got actually. A lot of the stuff doesn't get delivered, but yes, so this was great. And it's got this gorgeous music notes on it. I kind of had to try and figure out which side is top and bottom since I'm not musical at all. But with the theme of this kit being Amazing Grace and it having that gorgeous little stamp, I wanted to do a musical or music note background and decided on this one. I'm also using the Creative Retreat ink. This one I believe is called Planetarium to stamp this background. I really wanted a very light background just with the idea of music. I'm going to be using the Faithfilled Digitals. My kit is not here in South Africa just yet, and so I am using the digitals, which is such a great option for you. You can get the devotional as well as these Faithful Digitals from the shop, and I will link it down below. So just stamping into the spine there. Yes, maybe shouldn't have done that because I didn't line it up perfectly, and it bugged me for a while, but in the end it is what it is. So I've got this pattern paper piece that is part of the Faithful Digitals, and I'm just rounding it with my We Are Memory Keepers corner punch. This is a 3 different type of corners that you can punch with that punch, and then I'm just going to stick that down there. I'm not putting my glue all the way to the end because I do want to tuck in and put some things behind, or with the illusion that it's behind. So I'm just leaving myself a little bit of space to make sure that there's enough room to tuck in. Then using one of the 3x4 cards from this kit and going to stick that on top as a layered piece. And then so really just using the elements from the kit to build clusters and work on the visual way that this looks, obviously visually. So to get to the devotional, which was so jam-packed with power, I really every single time that God speaks to me about forgiveness, I am just blown away, and so convicted of not condemned, but convicted of the fact that really I didn't deserve His grace and forgiveness either. So I can't withhold from others because I did not earn it and couldn't work for it, and couldn't make Him love me. He knows exactly who I am, my form, He created me. The Psalms say that He knows our innermost parts. He knows that we're made of dust. So even with being fully known, He still fully loves me so that I can be forgiven all my sins. And in that lies the grace that I need to show others. This passage that I'm doing is in Matthew 18, and I'm using that little arrow kind of banner or arrow label to show where I am reading. And it's about the servant who was forgiven quite a big debt and then went to go and claim a smaller debt from someone else. And I really, like I said, I cannot, no matter what a person had done to me, I cannot withhold forgiveness from them because I was given freely forgiveness. I didn't earn it. My sins were as great. Sin is sin. So if God could forgive me, knowing full well what I have done, fully knowing me, and still fully loving me, then I need to do the same with others. So I am this week a forgiven person who forgives persons. And then how many times? 70 times 7. On the same day, for the same thing, which is kind of a lot, you know. So I'm just stamping it out using some foam stamps that I have picked up from our Crazy store, which is kind of the equivalent to the US dollar store. Just some foam stamps using that same planetarium ink to stamp that down. And I just love the way this entry came together, in the sense that it's made simple by beautiful elements, and I could focus on the devotional and the Word of God and really understand that I am fully known and fully loved. Also used some of the heart stamps from some previous Creative Retreat kits, and I used I think it's cotton candy, the light blue, or powder puff blue, sorry, that's the one, powder puff blue ink by Creative Retreat. And then that is the entry for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Go about your business, forgiving others the way that you have been forgiven. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.